Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the elephant in the room. Things have changed a little bit. I got a new desk. I don't know if I ever showed you guys because I think I vlogged it but took it out of the vlog. But then also I think I just didn't upload that vlog at all. So things have changed a little bit. I actually have all my bookshelves back up against one wall and it's so nice to just walk in and see everything together. The other elephant in the room that I want to address real quick is I'm supposed to be taking time off from YouTube, but for some reason, I just can't. I don't know if you guys follow Twitter at all. There was a little bit of drama yesterday on Twitter, which I'm not going to go too in-depth on here because I just kind of want it all to be over, but it sort of lit a spark under me to continue making content. And a lot of people were pretty understanding about me needing time off, and I really genuinely thought that it was something I needed. And then I realized that I don't necessarily need time off from YouTube. I just need a little bit of a refresh on my life. But now that I'm not filming a whole bunch every single month, it is going to be a lot easier. Which brings me to today's video. Today I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about some changes that are going to be coming to my channel. If you guys don't know, I hit 4,000 subscribers. I think somebody told me like couple of days ago I finally hit it, but I'm so excited and so thankful. But because my channel is growing, I wanted to kind of sit down and have a heart-to-heart with you guys about things that I want to start including on my channel, as well as how I do things. So normally I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm actually going to be doing away with that. I have decided that I have so many ideas and so many things that I want to add and so many things that I kind of want to have their own sort of videos, and I just wanted to do away with that because there are so many more videos that I want to film than 3 days a week allows. And I kind of realized that with Booktember, coming up with ideas for those videos was super easy. And I think I have those ideas all the time, and there's always something that I want to talk about. There's always discussions that I want to have that I feel like don't really have a place because I want to make book content all the time. There's just other things that I want to incorporate. So I'm going to be doing away with that schedule. I'm going to try to keep it to Mondays will always be vlogs, but outside of that, the schedule will change just because it gives me a little bit of freedom to kind of move things around with my job as well, because like I said before, I do work 40 to 50 hours a week, and I do normally do that Thursday through Sunday. So I'm quite tired all of the time, and I just want to be able to not have to have a deadline for a video. Now, Mondays always work for vlogs because I'm always free on Mondays. There will never be a Monday that I do have to end up going into work. So I wanted to keep that day the same, but I did want to just give myself a little bit more of an open schedule, and I hope you guys can appreciate that, which brings me into content for my channel, things that I want to change. So if you guys are not familiar, I've been reading a lot more of different genres of books. I've been reading a lot of thrillers. I have been reading a lot of more horror, back into Stephen King, trying to read more Joe Hill, just getting into different kinds of books as well as comics and manga. And I wanted to have time and have a video, like separate videos for those types of content, because I feel like a lot of people look for those specific things as opposed to just doing a general wrap-up where I talk about the books. I want to start just talking about the thriller books that I'm reading or talking about the Stephen King books that I'm really loving, because you guys know I started the Constantly Reading Book Club with a friend of mine, and you can find that down in the down bar. I obviously do Hypernaut. There's just so much that I want to do that I just want to do separate videos for each thing that I want to talk about. So I'm going to be doing videos outside of just normal wrap-ups where I talk about the thrillers that I read, that I talk about the horror books that I read, those kinds of things. And I feel like that would work a lot better for you guys too if there's something specific that you are looking for. You don't have to filter through everything else that I'm talking about. The other thing that I want to talk about is I'm going to start incorporating different things on this channel. I'm going to be doing more mental health stuff because obviously that is very important to me, and you'll see a lot of that coming in the next month, as well as this is kind of, I don't know if this is going to be a huge part of my channel, but I get asked all the time where I get my clothes from, you know, where I buy stuff, that kind of thing. And I wanted to start doing more fashion on my channel. Now, I'm going to try to keep it book related, whether it be, I don't want to say cosplay, but like kind of cosplaying characters, or like I have a Harry Potter clothing haul coming later on in the month. And I want people to be excited for that. And I know that not everyone is going to be. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep it bookish or at least nerdy, because those are the types of things that I like to talk about in general. And I feel like it's fun, and I feel like a lot of people ask me about it, and I want to be able to have that resource for people that are coming to my channel. So if you guys are excited for that, that'll be coming later on in the month. So like I said, those are the few things that are going to be changing. This video is going to be pretty short. But I just wanted to sit down and just talk to you guys about it, because Booktember, while was great, was also kind of very stressful at the same time. I feel like if it had been something that I did just a video every single day and wasn't working full time, like magically took a month off of work, I feel like it would have been a little bit easier for me. Now, I was still able to get it done and I still had a lot of fun, and it sounds like you guys did too. But I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about the things that I want to do outside of this, because I feel like Booktember really showed me where I want to go with my channel because it is growing. I have considered doing video game stuff on my channel because you guys know I play a lot of video games. I don't really know if that's going to become a thing at all though, because that's a lot of work and that's a lot of like filming and editing, and it's a lot more than just what I do here. Editing these videos is very simple. The other thing that I want to talk about with you guys is I'm going to be changing kind of the look of everything, and I don't necessarily think this is something that needs to really be addressed, but I was sitting down and I was looking at my channel, I was showing it to someone, and I was scrolling through trying to find a video, and I realized that every single thumbnail on my channel looks exactly the same. I feel like my banner was very plain. It was just a picture that I had taken, and I want to start kind of taking things to a different level because this is something that I'm very passionate about, and I feel like oftentimes I hear from people about how passionate I am about this and how they can really tell with the work that I put into it, and I want my actual channel to really reflect that. So I'm going to be experimenting a little bit with like thumbnails. If you guys saw the vlog that I put up on Monday, that looked very different from what I normally put up, but I really genuinely like it, and it just adds something different to my channel because, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with the types of thumbnails that I was taking, and I'll probably still take those types of thumbnails. I just wanted to change the overall look a little bit and make it a little bit more cohesive, a little bit more eye-catching. I did actually just kind of sit down and talk to a friend about what kind of thumbnails he thinks sort of capture the attention and that kind of thing, just like an outside perspective. But like I said, I'll probably still do like the whole holding a book up kind of thing because those are my thumbnails. Those are the thumbnails that I genuinely love, but things are looking a little bit different, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm kind of changing and selling out or anything like that, because that's what I'm really afraid of when I try to do anything different on my channel. And I feel like a lot of us can kind of feel that. I feel like a lot of people really do struggle with where they want their content to go and what they want to do. And I think to prevent burnout, you need to be experimenting with different things. And while it may not all be received well by your audience, it's okay to try new stuff and just to see, because you never know what people are genuinely really going to like. So I just wanted to sit down and have this conversation with you guys. I hope you guys can appreciate the honesty and just talking to you. If you have any thoughts of things you'd like to see more on my channel or things that you don't necessarily care about that you see on my channel, let me know down below, because honestly, like, I make content for me and this is something that I do for myself, but you guys are the ones who receive it. You guys are the ones who see it, and I really want to know your opinions on everything. If there is stuff that you'd like me to do, you know, more tags, less tags, that kind of stuff, let me know down below, because I genuinely want to make content that I love and content that you guys love. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys have any questions or, you know, if you want to suggest anything, like I said, leave it in the comments down below. But I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will see you guys in my next video.